Hello, and welcome to the Memory Arcade. So, oh boy, yesterday was exhausting. Did a stream, did a bunch of other stuff, ran my weekly pen and paper game, which was tons of fun. It's really amping up these days, and yeah, but I'm back here again with Final Fantasy V because it's a sweet game and I think about it a lot. I'm enjoying the heck out of it, and yeah, where are we at? So last time Karnak Castle blew up. That was kind of a bummer. With it, predictably, the fire crystal, which gave us a couple new jobs, and yeah, now we're coming back from the ancient library, where Mid, the grandson of Sid, seems to have found an alternative way of powering the steamboat, which was previously powered by the fire crystal. So yeah, how will that all shake out? Also, what jobs did we get? A very good question. We got the Beastmaster, which in and of itself is not terribly interesting, but it gives us access to the control ability, which lets us, which basically is very useful of taking out certain enemies, like taking them out of the equation, making them temporary allies, but also empowering up the blue mage's arsenal of enemy skills, since we then have a way of accessing them in a more controlled way. We also got the Geomancer. I read up on the Geomancer, and I'm inclined to believe the guide that I was looking into. It said that by and large the Geomancer is a waste of time. I may take a peek, maybe, but by and large what the Geomancer does is it helps you avoid some environmental hazards, of which the game doesn't have many, so it's very situational. And it gives you access to a bunch of spells that are like big, all-damaging spells that vary with the environment. So like there's like 4 or 5 different abilities, basically screen nukes, and those are supposedly quite good and okay-ish, and maybe enough for me to maybe let Lena take a look, because I've been kind of collecting different kinds of magic with her. But by and large, nothing too special. We also get the ninja, and the ninja, yeah, it's one of the strongest class in the game. It can hold 2 weapons at once. It can do that from the back line if you equip 2 boomerangs. Boomerangs by way of circular blades. God, what are they called? Anyway, thrown ninja weapons that come back to you. And yeah, like the thief, the ninja can use these. Currently Bartz is in the front row quite comfortably because we have because defense is okay. We're not in a situation yet where we have to absolutely fortify the party, especially since I'm quite far down the leveling ladder. I think I'm still quite comfortably over leveled because after last session wrapped up, I put the game into First World and just ground out a bunch of abilities that I wanted out of various jobs, with the result that Lena now has access to all the white magic in her and the white magic skills she gets to take into other jobs. It's good because I don't want her to be that sad little white mage in the back of the group, doing nothing but healing and occasionally hitting the enemy for ridiculously low damage. And I really like that the blue mage doesn't just have access to the quite versatile arsenal of blue magic, but is also capable of wielding, of equipping medium armor, a shield, and a sword. So maybe that doesn't make her frontline material all the way, because her strength with the sword is still lackluster. Like she does about half the damage that Ferris does with a sword as a knight. But like I said, I really don't like this cliche of the one white mage, especially if it's like the most effeminate character in the group, being relegated to healing duties, as if she's everyone's wet nurse. So yeah, there's that. Yeah, we got the control ability with Gallop, because his berserk thing was kinda optional, and Paris is still going strong with the enchant ability. I leveled that one up as well, so I still think something better than the knight should roll around, because the guard ability is sometimes useful, but other than that, I'm really just using the knight because knights have better stats than mystics. And I think later on I assume with the Earth Crystal we will get more jobs. And there's a Samurai class, so I'm wondering if maybe a Samurai with the enchant ability could be more versatile and interesting. Because right now, Ferris is dependable and good in a boss fight. Other than that, she's kinda just there. Galuf and Bards do more damage because they get 2 attacks per round. And yeah, Lana does also little damage and is mostly there because she has a good magic arsenal. And that's where we're at with the group right now. So I'm not sure if we need to head to the steamboat right away, or maybe the queen has woken up. Let's see. The darkness! Don't come any closer. Yeah, she's still out of it, and I think she was possessed by an evil entity that wants to get back into the world after being banished in the before times, as it's often the case with fantasy games. I also took a look at the animated sequel to Final Fantasy V. That one's a wild ride. Like, I didn't watch the whole thing, just kind of skipped through it. And what mostly caught my interest was the main villain, who's this strange cyber creature who then fuses with an even bigger machine. And I'll admit, I was just there for the body horror in the Final Fantasy adaptation, which is actually not that far-fetched. Final Fantasy does body horror surprisingly regularly and effectively. Like, the final bosses are usually something that's like straight out of a nightmare, and I appreciate that kind of intensity. I'm pretty sure that when Final Fantasy VII, when the remake finally wraps up with who knows how many episodes, pretty sure that Sephiroth's final form will be more angelic than horrifying. But his iconic one-winged angel thing is kind of an imperfect transformation that was prematurely interrupted. And stuff like this is in all of these games. Like the boss of Final Fantasy IV was just a weird nightmare blob of flesh and other unsettling, and a screaming visage, basically. I know what the boss in Final Fantasy V looks like. I'm not gonna elaborate here. We'll just see. Kefka, obviously. Kefka's final form is obviously a thing. Like this 4-story tall behemoth of flesh and different bodies fused together. Final Fantasy is kind of whack like that, and so it was interesting to see that in a somewhat silly 4-part animated OVA from the 90s. Anyway. Oh. Am I completely wrong here? Huh. No sign of either Sid or Mid. I was so convinced that the plot stuff would continue here, but yeah, no such luck. I guess the map may still continue beyond the archive. I will confess I haven't looked. So yeah, let's do that. As you can see, the group is in good shape. But also, yeah, Ferris could use an upgrade. I mean, I could do away with the enchant ability for now, and give her the two-handed ability. Because let's face it, I only use enchant on very particularly strong enemies, like bosses, and that's also where her ability to wield a shield comes into play. Oh yeah, that's much better. So now she's not wielding a shield anymore, but she has a she's basically grabbing her sword with both hands, and it makes her stronger in good old Dungeons and Dragons fashion. There is a manticore-like enemy in the desert that I still cannot beat. It's clearly an optional enemy for now. It has a blue magic that I wouldn't mind getting. The old Aqualung spell. But I've yet to survive any of those hunts, so... Okay, this looks like maybe progress? Yeah? Yeah? Okay. Oh, I remember this. I think this is around the time when I stopped playing. When I first played Final Fantasy V. I remember something about a huge desert and some difficulty of crossing it. And shortly later I think I called it quits. Pretty sure out of frustration. It's just... sometimes you play a game and then you just kind of stop playing it. Or you fail to just make time for it again. Oh, this is interesting. Aww. That's the saddest bear. Okay, I'm invoking the KO clause here. We don't know that we killed it. We just KO'd it. Okay, this we can kill. I know, horrible double standards with regards to wildlife. Maybe I got stuck here back in the day. Oh, this seems very thoroughly impassable. Okay. Let's mutually decide to not bother each other. There's also not a single... Just gonna make random use of the control ability just in case I come across the blue magic. Oh. Oh. Yeah, no, it's... Okay, I'm just gonna Google this because I don't want to run back and forth on the world map without really knowing where to go. Just takes time away from the stream that we could fill with more fun stuff. I would prefer if what we need to cross this is still not something we have. Hey, kitty cat, what are you crying about? Apparently this is for way later. Cat, come on, you can jump up on my lap. Oh. So weird. Hmm. Okay, we were at the Library of Ancients. And we need to go back to Karnak. Oh, then the pub. Okay. Let's go to the pub. You know, some games get like a teleport feature where you can just access every city that you've been to. So, Faust does about a little less than 600 damage right now. If she goes back to being a Mystic Knight, And also 2 hands weapon there. I'll cure her blindness real quick. I wonder how her damage output is while still having access to her weapon enchant. It's a trade-off. But maybe a worthwhile one. Let's go few damage for now. Come on, Sid. Alcoholism is not the answer. Even now they're hard to find. Sid! Mid isn't here? Come on, man. Pull yourself together. Leave me alone. Don't waste your time on a worthless old lump like me. Grandpa! Mid? Ouch, Mid, stop that. What are you doing? What am I doing? What are you doing, you silly old fool? You never give up. Never. Mid, you always taught me not to be afraid of failing. That if you messed up, you just had to start over and try again. What happened to that, Mid? Just try again. You're absolutely right. Of course I am. It's not over. The Earth Crystal's still out there. But where? That I don't know. But we've got to find it and protect it. And to do that, we need the fire-powered ship. Yes, we'll need to get the fire-powered ship moving again. But without the crystal... Way ahead of you, Grandpa. Just look at this. Oh, where did you dig this up? Oh, I see, like that. Nice work, Mid. This could do it. Alright, let's get to work. This is genius. We're just gonna mine the mountains for coal and burn that. This will have no impact on the environment. I really hope it's not that. Move it, guys. You'll have to excuse Mitt. He's all fired up. We'll take care of the ship, so you kids just sit tight. Are we gonna get a montage? Yellow, what's wrong? Yes, you do look even stranger than usual. Are you alright? My head. It was like I could almost remember. Ah. Grandpa. Really? So Krilly was prone to... Okay. Oh, hey, knock it off. Silly old fool. Krilly. Galuf, what happened? Did you remember something? I'm not from this world. I warped here through a meteorite from another world, because the evil which sealed 30 years ago was beginning to reawaken, so I came to stop it. Evil's reawakening? That's right. Big, bad evil. 2. The Dark Warlock, X-Staff. Will never be a dignified name for a villain, but okay. No doubt about it, the power of the 4 crystals is gathered here. Perfect, we'll use their power to seal X-Staff. Now this place. Seen something similar on this world's map. To see... excuse me. To seal them, I came here once before, 30 years ago. If all 4 crystals are destroyed, the next X-Staff seal will be broken as well? Right. Oh, my head. Galuf. Still can't remember clearly. We can't allow X-Staff to be reborn. Block. Is he just about to kill? Yeah, he's about to kill over. Okay. Okay, just need mouth to mouth. I know it's a crude joke, but honestly, would Galuf be beyond that? Slept like a top. That's a phrase. Or slept like a top. Sound like the old man. It is very young and they're related, so I'm not gonna make any further jokes about that. It's finished. We're so awesome. Presenting a boat that will sail without any wind. Who can use the ship to go find the Earth Crystal? Righto, we're counting on you. We'll return to the Library of the Ancients for now. We should be able to find some more clues there. If you need anything, then just stop by. Take care of yourselves. Bards, if you don't let Ferris steer this boat, then we're off. I guess it's steam powered now. Who knows how? Anyway, we have a boat now. And encounters at sea. Manageable encounters at sea. It's always worth a try. Oh damn, it works. I got this one from the library after yesterday's session. I was very eager to get it too, because the level-based spells can be kind of tricky to get, because they are based on the character level of your enemy. So in order to learn it, you have to be at a multiple of 5. And they were all coming up on level 20, so this was the perfect time to do it. How expensive is that spell anyway? 22. Yikes. Let's just use the old Goblin Punch, huh? I need to look up that formula again. Oh, I now have access to the wide open sea. That's pretty awesome. Let's try that little island in the very middle of the ocean. That's a big nope. How about that archipelago? Southeast. You know, roughly Indonesia. Hello. Oh, not again. It's another quake. I'm guessing the Earth Crystal is here. What the crap, the ship? Oh no. I feel so silly. I haven't saved in a bunch, have I? No, I guess anything optional just went out the window. We got a lot of earthquakes on this island, with each one a whirlpool appears as well. Don't tell me a ship was sucked into a whirlpool. 2? Oh, totally unlucky. Yeah, such a shame. Let me just briefly check. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we'll get another chance at this. But, okay, the T. The strategy guide that I was glancing at had an entire section labeled airship, so yeah, we'll be fine. This island is blessed. Crops grow on their own, and even though it rarely rains, nothing ever seems to need water. Not a good harvest this year. It's all thanks to the fertile soil in this land. It's almost as if a magical elemental crystal of the earth. A silver harp. Bows of various elements. By the way, not even using my ribbon. I need to make extra sure that I don't sell that. I hope Big Chocobo is back in this game or something to that effect. Nothing special at all. Then again, that sage rope? Okay, defense takes a minor hit. Oh, but that magic defense and such. Yeah, no. Bring that on. Okay, we can do away with any other rope that I own. Because the likelihood of suddenly everyone... Suddenly everyone wearing cloth armor is... yeah, that's not gonna happen. Hey, look at this water. It rarely rains here, but the spring just keeps bubbling up. Ooh, give me all those spells. Yeah, nothing. It's a little backwater here. Tried to catch a black Chocobo in the forest, but he outran me. Wouldn't Chocobo racing be totally extreme? I guess not. I bet this joke is part of the Game Boy Advance script and was a reference to Final Fantasy VII. Because the Game Boy Advance release was from, I think, 2006, thereabout. Oh, hello. First of all, important business. Look at your birds. You must be tired from your journey. Here's a song for you. Learn the mighty march. If you sing it in battle, little by little your energy will increase. Okay. I guess that's how we learn songs in this game. We don't have access to the bard class yet, but I'm looking forward to that. It's the grocer, but they probably don't have anything we don't already own in spades. You can find the ruins of Ronka on the western continent. What's really weird though is that the artifacts found there are the same as the one found on this island. Yo, Pops, these folks wanna know about the Chocobos. Hey, this old guy's a kick. Hey, tell us again about the ruins. Okay. Where are we at? Yeah. 30 kill? Are you mad? This just about covers it. I think we talk to everybody. We explored the entire village. Let's... Oh, I mean, if we can get a black chocobo, that would... What the heck? Sorry. What the heck is that? A chocobo? Doesn't look like any chocobo I've ever seen. Whatever it is, I'll catch it. Sure you will. Hooray! He's a black chocobo. Oh, this means they aren't extinct after all. Guess not. Black chocobos can fly, so giddy up. That poor animal. Oh, he looks like he's in such under so much strain. Yeah, no. Ah. He didn't giddy. Did you break him or something? Not funny, old man. Sounds like he's got something stuck down his gullet. Oh no. Oh. Pistol shots? They must have been blown here by the explosion in Karnak. Sure they were. Because he swallowed them, he couldn't fly. That's the clumsiest way they could have given these to us. Anyway, we got the Bard and the Ranger. Oh, they're really sticky. But maybe this time he'll be able to fly. Oh yeah. That bird is ready to boogie. Ah, can only land in forested areas. That's okay. Yeah, let's go shopping for Bard and Rangers. Who wants to be a Bard? Who wants to be a Ranger? Those are both cool classes. I think Bards would make a wonderful Ranger. Especially with that hat. Nature-loving archers who call on wildlife fate. Yeah. So we get aim, and of course we keep sprint. Gotta go fast. Gonna go into the back room. Gonna buy all those bows from the shop. And yeah, what to do about who's gonna be a bard? Who benefits from being a bard? Musicians whose gentle tones soothe beasts. Or kill them. Okay. Kinda don't wanna fuck with my damage output too much. But I also kinda wanna see what Galuf looks like as a bard. Okay, that's very restrained. Sing and Whatever. I mean, if I give this to... If I give this to Lena, the second ability will have to be white magic, and that's kinda boring. Actually curious about Galuf. Also, this man has no shame, so... Yeah, that should work. You folks look ready to rumble. Maybe I don't want to start this off on a back attack. Okay, that's okay. That happened. And we're off this island. Still can't cross mountains. This was quite a detour. Interesting. His story. I don't mind life at a slower pace. That's why I'm a shepherd. Have you seen that huge waterfall east of here? It's the Historic Falls. Pretty impressive, huh? Still, every time I see those millions of gallons of water, I kind of feel this urge. Flame ring, coral ring, angel ring. That's a lot of dough. I'll tell you about rings. Flame rings absorb fire and protect against frost, but are weak against water attacks. Coral rings absorb water and protect against flame, but are weak against lightning attacks. Angel rings protect against aging and zombification. While I'm at it, I'll tell you about the ultimate accessory, the ribbon. It prevents most status ailments. By the way, can anyone equip that by now? Nope. The last quake completely blocked the road to the falls. Can't believe there are still frogs sleeping when it's warm out. Strange to tell ya. Oh, there's another bard. Someone's just dressed like an old fella, so wandering the eastern woods. Stay sharp, or he'll zip you with a bolt of lightning. Oh, that must be removed. Better stay away from that sheep in the left corner of the pen, or it'll kick you. It's really got a bad attitude. Sure, you do that. Are your travels trying to protect the crystal? Yes, of course. In that case, let the song aid you on your noble quest. You learned Romeo's Ballad. Romeo's Ballad is a song of love. It is soothing enough to move the hearts of any who hear it, even monsters. There's treasure hidden behind the waterfall. At least that's what my dear old great-great-grandmother told me. Okay. Took a spin around the flower bed and found something good. Oh. Rock Doctor spells out. That's neat. Okay. Have a look around here. Maybe see what kind of enemies appear. Oh, I bet Dark Spark is something we can learn. Can I get it immediately? Doesn't look like it. Dark Spark. I'm not terribly enamored with the bot yet, so please do damage again. Gonna give the ranger a little bit of time to, I don't know, show off his stuff. That's not bad damage. May have been may just have been black magic, not blue magic. Let's see. I'm gonna have a glance at my blue magic list. See if we can get anything in a hurry. It's actually pretty. Like there's gonna be a lot in the Ronker runs that we already heard about, but other than that, not all that much. Oh right, Old Man Forest. Let's meet him. Is our level just not that high, or? Not sure what I'm missing here. Maybe they're just out of my league. Oh. Okay, one down. Well, that was something. Okay, either I didn't really figure out this battle, or these enemies are just beyond me for the moment. Uh, oh boy. It does not work. Ifrit? What are you doing here? What remove? You've become even more powerful. If you'd lend us your strength, Ifrit, no need to say more. You and I have never been enemies. Okay, I guess that's how that worked out. We got the old guy. So, Let's see. There's a bunch of stuff we couldn't get to on the eastern continent. Mainly because it's pretty decisively locked in. Locked into that mountain range. So this is an area. Oh, what do you mean we can cross mountains? Oh. Oh. Fix. Bart's? Bart's that you? Hey, Bart's is back. Oh dear. Hey, it's Bart's. Haven't seen you in forever and a day. Finally back in your hometown. Make sure to take it easy. Oh, this is why Home Sweet Home is playing here. Ah, so your puppy got sick. That's sad to hear, Bart's. You're a strong kid. Wait a minute. Bart's? I can't believe it. You're all grown up? Used to live in this house? You must have a lot of memories here. Please take your time and look around. Let's... Oh no. Is he asleep? You leaving again soon? No, I'm not going anywhere. The spasms aren't as frequent anymore. Still, it would be nice if you stayed. Not to take care of me, so just that we could get back together as a family. I know, but get some sleep. You're still sick and you need to rest. I will, dear. Just let me finish this up first. Okay, so the mother was sick and he was... You're leaving again, aren't you? So you were awake. Daddy, are you going to get more bad guys? That's what I do. I wanna come. You need to stay here and take care of your mother. Don't tell her you saw me leave, alright? It'll be our little secret. Okay, Daddy. This sucks. Now it's time for good little boys to go to sleep. Stella, worry about that tomorrow and... Stella? Did they call her Stella so we can yell Stella now? You motherfuckers. It's just tasteless. Anyway. Beautiful memory. It brings me to mind a poem. Here, this is for you. And your memories. You want another bird song? Your pops helped me through some tight spots. For you, everything's on sale. Oh, that's super generous. Oh. Okay, a kunai, shuriken, basically ninja stuff. Okay. Green beret and a ninja suit. Okay, worth it. Oh wow, okay. Okay, let's get rid of some old. Not the ribbon, never sell the ribbon. We need to use that to learn it? Oh wow, we found a lot of these. Okay. Needlessly convoluted, but okay. Let's just be extra cautious. I'll put a ribbon up here. Hmm. Yeah. Next is a bit of swords. Oh. We have that. I'm glad there's a merchant. Well, it's your final return. I've been waiting for you. Say, when you finish with your travels, would you come see me again? There's something I want to tell you. Oi. Bart's doesn't react to this entire situation a whole lot. I wonder if that's supposed to be an audience surrogate thing, as in, yeah, let the audience think what they will think about this. Realize Stella. Even that. Nothing. No reaction. Oh, it's for you, son. It's free. Stay and rest a spell. Ah, there it is. Barret's, you okay? Oh, Ferris. Realize Stella. Meet my mom. Eh. You know, I was born here in this village. Mom passed on when I was still young. After that, I traveled with Dad for a long time, but 3 years ago he got real sick. How'd you do it? Realize Stella and Dargon, devoted husband. He always wanted to be buried here with Mom. That was so strong. Father, huh? Wonder what that's like. Ferris? Hi, Azimak. I have something to say about that in a minute. If you just got here. Let's head back. Lena will worry if she wakes and finds us gone. Yeah, fuck Galuf, right? The thing is, they name us Stella, and I'm convinced the only reason is because in the flashback we just saw a few minutes ago, she falls over because apparently she was sick, and Bart's father goes, Stella? Stella? Stella! And that felt so cheap, given that the main protagonist's mom just died. Anyway. Yeah. I mean, by and large, this is a good localization. It's the one from the Game Boy Advance release, backported to the Super Nintendo, and yeah, I've been having a good time. There's by and large, there's enough reverence for serious moments here that I don't mind it much when goofy shit comes up, but this one in particular just kind of stood out. Yeah, where to go? So that's Kingdom of Walls, we've been here. What is down here? Is that just a Tycoon? Oh, that's just Tycoon, okay. Yeah. Okay, I guess this is where we're supposed to land. We make our way up here. All the way to that. Oh, I can also drop by this village. Also this. Yeah, no, this is not happening. I am playing the Super Nintendo version. Technically, it's just with a patch that ports the Game Boy Advance script into it. And yeah, Goblin Punch, I don't know what the formula is, but Goblin Punch in certain situations is profoundly powerful. It's a bomb, and I'm worried. Okay, maybe not too worried. I mean, can't argue with that. Yahoo Cave. Okay. This place looks interesting. I want to check out the village first. Come to Yahoo. We who live in this village are descendants from the ancient Ronkans. Yeah, sounds like a big deal, don't it? Sounds like a big deal, don't it? Okay. The shops here sell weapons and armor that were excavated from caves to the north. Sign me up. Ogre Killer. Coral Sword. Mage Masher makes a return. A Trident. An Ashura Sword. And Silver Arrows. Let's get these just in case. Get one of these swords. I have one, and apparently it's not good. Let's get a Mage Masher. Okay. That'll be another Coral Sword. Okay. It's not as powerful, but I think the Mage Measure has certain properties that I need to look up in a minute. Okay, naturally nothing for the monk at the weapon shop. Yeah, no, we have all that. That's good. But that's the sword upgrade I was desperately craving. Way east of here, there's an island called Crescent Island. Ever heard of it? It is shaped like a crescent. How ingeniously appropriate. Yeah, especially since you have to map this shit out in ancient times. 500 years ago, our ancestors had a great civilization. That sounds fairly recent and kinda sad, to be perfectly honest. Yeah. Ancient ruins. Ain't no one allowed to go in there, but them young folks nowadays don't pay no heed to nothing. Must check waterfall for secrets. Okay, no, I think we're pretty good on items. I like that there's this one item store in Bart's hometown where we just were, where they're just like, oh yeah, you're from here, kid, have a discount, and they give you like a 25% discount on ethers, and that was really useful. You kids, your and your foolhardy sense of adventures. Back in my day, this pub's always full of adventurers trying to find treasure in the northern caves. The caves up north are full of traps left by the ancients. Watch your step. If you go all the way into the cave and then climb the wall, it takes you outside. Wait patiently on the rope with the skull switches, and the truth will be revealed. The caves have been pretty run through by now, so most of the treasure chests you'll see have already been looted. You wouldn't think there was much point in checking them out, but try it. Might have to do with the ancients' traps. Come on, honey, stand next to me and we can do something special. We're gonna dance, nothing more. And you on the other side. Wait, what? On the other side of the screen. Well, I guess we're all dancing now. Okay. Very proud of you, Bards. Did I talk to this one guy down here? Oh. To be perfectly honest, I'm a little aimless right now, but in a good way. There's a lot to explore, some cool upgrades to get. We found some clearly optional stuff like Ramu. Yeah. Unless we need Ramu for some kind of quest later, but it's good to just wander about and figure shit out. And apparently the Ronka ruins are full of blue magic. I have like 7 enemy skills on my list that need to come from this place. Not sure if we get anything from a nutkin, but we can try. Nope. Ah, shit. That wasn't Nutkin's turn. Oh well. It's called a Skull Eater. It's black and white, and I'm kinda scared. Shit. Ah! I mean, we got 5 job points for our troubles. Sorry, bots, but gonna do this a few more times. It says HP 1 on the wiki. That's fun. I love puzzle fights like that. Honestly, to paraphrase Captain America, I can revive my party all day. Huh. Was that a bug because I was in the menu, or did they vanish on purpose? I guess I just need to get lucky on the one hit that I can get in. For some reason, I'm reminded of Mr. Nutterbutter, and I just really hope that Lost Week Tonight starts back up soon. With throw, huh? And the thing about throw is that it consumes a resource and throwing items are surprisingly expensive. You're basically throwing away weapons. But, well, oh, wait, thunder items. 100 gil, 75 XP, 5 APP. Not really worth it, to be honest. But I'm glad I did it. Now, my devious plan obviously didn't account for the fact that what if my white mage dies? But then again... Yeah, that's how I feel about it. 5 AP is a handsome sum. Even I wouldn't call this the mid game yet. But I wanna say we're approaching the mid game. And even now, fights that render more than 1 AP are on the rare side. Okay, those gave us 2. Curses! I shouldn't have hesitated. That was so silly. Oh, never mind. Specialty. Oh. No fear. Fear is the mind killer. Running out of healing magic. There's a card outside. Lone Wolf, the pickpocket, was here. Curses, Lone Wolf! Curses! My mistake was to heal the people I revived back up to a reasonable amount of health. Because if we get one-shotted either way, there's hardly a point. And that really ate into the magic reservoir. Also like how the coral swords look like candy canes. Huh. I guess this would be really cool if we had any kind of teleport ability. Oh, but it does have this option. I'm guessing this illustrious place has given up all its secrets. Horse race. Not gonna use Cura. Gonna equip a job that I still have to learn stuff in. Where is it? There. I'd say that's decent damage from a bard. Gained animals. What does animals do? In the aid of woodland friends. This sounds very Disney. Or South Park. I hope it's Disney. Oh God! That's heinous. Yeah, it was just a swarm of bees descending upon my enemies in the most horrible fashion. Now we summon nightingales. Yeah, but I think there's still like a difference between, I don't know, being swiftly decapitated in battle or something or being slowly stung to death by bees. What other horrors can we unleash? Really, it's just bees and nightingales? It's a flying squirrel that distracts enemies. That's some bullshit. Do they expect me to use this on the final boss? So... Okay, so this was fun. Let's move on to different places. I feel like my group just came out of a Renaissance fair and was utterly unprepared for serious combat. I'm actually gonna take this moment to take a quick break, stretch my legs a little, and maybe have a small snack. And yeah, I'm totally gonna look up where we're supposed to go next. I'll see you in a bit. we're back. Okay, so a little bit of reading, since there's also some stuff in this game that you can just miss, and I don't want to do that. I would really like to find all the spells and summons and all that. Well, but apparently we're good, and the way to progress right now is one of those, yeah, I guess, but also moments. Like, this game is not as cagey about where to go next as Final Fantasy IV, but since the Steam... Oh, what's this? Oh, it's just the ancient labyrinth. But that's where we're headed anyway. Yeah, it's supposed to be a black choco and it's purple-ish. But yeah, no, we're supposed to tell Sid in mid that the steamboat sunk. Which, okay, I guess a responsible person could have thought of that. Anyway, hey, you're back. Sid, we found Crescent Island, but the fire-powered ship sank. Oh, so... Oh, sorry, I skipped a line. More importantly, we've learned the whereabouts of King Tycoon. What? We're staying in Karnak. From there, he moved on to the desert of Shifting Sands. Shifting Sands, you say? It's a desert to the west of here, where the sun flows like water. Thus the name. It's impossible for people to enter. They say that past the desert is the Tower of Ruin, but no one can actually get here to see. If no one can enter the desert, how did the king manage to do it? Good question. Witnesses claim to see him floating in mid-air. Floating? Rather. Come on, it's not like we're getting any closer to that desert by sitting around here. Doesn't matter how close we get to it if we don't know how to get in. Maybe we'll see it and be inspired. Don't tell me you're afraid of some sand, old man. Please, I was your age. We crossed burning sand every day and liked it. Come on. Come on, Bards. Yeah, let's check it out. Okay, I still have unfinished business here with a manticore, and I hope the party is strong enough now to face it. Yeah, I think the Forest of Mu is something related to X-Dev's origin, so that's probably not for a while. I think I just about caught up with my old playthrough, which wasn't a playthrough, to be honest, so yeah. So this is all new territory to me, although I'm familiar with the major story beats. Okay, beastie. That seems more manageable now. How about you don't do that? Maybe control it? Shit. Oh. Anyway, we learned Aqua Breath, and that's all I wanted. I've when I played Final Fantasy VII on stream, I really fell in love with enemy skills. Because it's a very diverse arsenal, and some abilities are just far out OP. I guess the trade-off is that you have to find them, and sometimes really have to go out of your way to accomplish that, but... Oh, also 38 HP, yeah, that sucks this early into the game. But a lot of the, I wanna say, classics are accounted for, like White Wind, which gives you a buttload of health, a magic shield, and a physical shield. Magic hammers there, which helps enemy HP. You can really mess with some enemies that way. And a few others, so yeah. Blue magic is a treasure. For the next session I should probably grind out a few white magic levels in advance, maybe for all characters, so that they can adopt white magic as a secondary skill if need be. And I guess it speaks for the level of individuality and customization that you can do in this game, but I haven't really looked at summons and black magic for a long while. I'm sure summons will become useful later into the game. As expected, it's hopeless. Yes, I'm totally doing Ian Horner's crankcore voice for Galuf. Wait. It ain't over till the fat lady sings, and the orchestra hasn't even started tuning up yet. That's a belabored metaphor. We'll build a bridge. It's a little risky, but you guys are all about danger, right? How it works is, we use this bell to call the sandworm. Then you guys trash it, and there's your bridge. Yeah, straight out of Dune. I mean, what was I thinking? Not the most sophisticated of methods. You aren't that sophisticated of a guy. I think it suits you fine. Okay. Alright, we're going to call the sandworm. You guys ready? Yeah, sure. Oh yeah, if you use any magic on the sandworm, we'll be sorry. Good luck. That's a very arbitrary restriction that they just threw at me. It's gonna be a fun game of whack-a-mole, isn't it? Okay. It's magic, but it's also water magic. So I'm gonna try it once. Sorry, that got me. Game, set and match. Now I can get into the desert. Admit, take care of the Black Chocobo while you're gone, okay? I love that they addressed that. Good luck. Take care. We'll meet again. Don't know where. Don't know when. In retrospect, probably not the most unexpected thing that the one-shot ability against that beastie was right around the block. Did we just smash into a cactus with violent force? Now, speaking of cacti, I kinda hope we don't run into one of Final Fantasy's trademark enemies. Because this early into the game, a cactuar would wreck our shit. Well, it's only a sand boiler until you squeeze a little off, you know? Yeah? Okay, what? Okay. Because I saw a 1,000 needles as a blue magic's ability for this game, but I guess Cacto doesn't have to be the sole delivery method of 1,000 needles. Ooh. It's locked. The sand bear is probably the saddest enemy I've ever encountered in the series. Just look at that. Poor body. Now, like before, we're just knocking at KO, so specialists can bring it back into the forest. place is clearly locked. Or later. Well, maybe the hedgehog is the first one where you can get the skill. Like the steel bat, it's the first enemy where you can get the vampire ability. Oh yeah, no, that's actually a common thing. They're like, oh yeah, please, I've taken control of you now. Now please use this very useful ability on my blue mage. And then you need to pump them full of ether to begin with. But it's also kind of scary that there are some enemies around who just have... This is taking a while. Who just have certain things that they could use. That's actually the only reason I... Okay, no, this is getting out of hand. That's actually the only reason I doubled with the Beastmaster class for a little while, because you get the control ability. And that one's pretty much required to get stuff like White Wind, because why would an enemy ever use a freakishly strong healing magic on you? Fun. Oh, you should say that. One of the bosses in Final Fantasy IV, the Archfiend of Fire, made it a point to heal the party before engaging them, because he wanted an exciting fight. True gentleman. We made it. In the second fight, you fight him alongside all the other 3 elemental fiends. And I bet when he whips out the healing spell, the other 3 are like, oh god, here goes again with his fairness. Guess this is the town of ruins Sid was talking about. Yeah, let's put Lena up front, because this is her story bit. Oh. That was King Tycoon? It's gonna be an illusion. Yeah, as much as I would like to see Lana and Ferris be reunited with Tycoon, if it's gonna happen, it's not gonna happen yet. Father, Papa. Oh, now you're owning up to that. You have a lot to talk about. Ferris? I knew it. You really are my sister. I'm sorry, I wasn't certain at first, and then I didn't think I should tell you. Sister, Lana. Karlov, please don't ruin this moment. Oh, where are we? This place is strange. Hey, what happened to the old man? Oh, he's not here. You must have gotten separated when we fell. He'll be okay. He's a tough old cuss. I'm sure we'll run into him again later. Come on, let's get going. Oh, wait one cotton. Peckin' minute. Okay, that's a phrase, yeah. That was an awfully quick decision to ditch me. Sorry? And it was never addressed again. I quite enjoy the game's comedy so far. Like, there's some groaners, but... Oh, this is where the track Musica Machina plays. Like, it's always strange to play a game where you listen to the soundtrack a bunch, but you're just not familiar with the individual moments. And this track is called Musica Machina. I know, subtle. What is this? Yeah, pink energy can be dangerous. Look out! Yeah, yeah, no, that was the last time anyone used that teleporter. Meanwhile... Oh no, poor buddy. He's dressed home is best, even if you're a Chocobo, huh? Arch should be thrilled. We went above and beyond the call of duty. Okay, so I guess they're in the neighborhood. It's good to know. in that world they take their planned obsolescence seriously. Honestly, I kind of admire that they went for ancient civilization tech, and it still kind of works, but not terribly well. It's a nice twist on ancient civilization tech, and it's still perfect. Phew, that was close. I suppose there was a warp device. After not being used for so long, activated must have caused an overload. A little too dangerous to go back in there. Also wooden cogs, yeah. I'm sure it's fine, it's probably just rusted metal. This place is... I mean, if it gives me a yes or no choice, I'm gonna look around first. Oh? Wandering monster, you all die. But something is carved into the wall. Check the planters in the center room. Okay. Of course it's the last one. There's a note here. The note put in the room on the right. Wait, you look. Nina. That little... Calm down, Barts. Aye, before you get your pantaloons in a twist, take a look. There's another note. Check the urn. Okay. What do you mean this is an urn? I thought this was a chamber pot. Oh my god! What did I do last night? Ah, different urn. That's a convenient series of events. Go down 8. And go 4. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Sure. Oh, we learned the mini spell. That's good. That's exactly what was gonna happen. Would you ever question that? Did we just raise an island? Or sink one? And thus we found the broken bodies of our comrades. We'll never know why they fell down that hole. I like how so far all this ancient civilization stuff is relatively incidental to our actual quest. This is... hey! It's the fired-powered ship. I thought it had sunk. What's that ship over there? Hey, this is really just our old... Is the dungeon still here? Even the dungeon is still here. Even the monsters are still in the dungeon. Wait a minute, this guy... Would you kindly throw a missile at my blue mage? Wait. Thank you. That missile. I originally went through this dungeon without knowing controls, so a lot of... Oh, this guy is so dead. We don't really know their stuff. Okay, Gamma Ray was not a learnable skill. Ooh, we mastered the Blue Mage ability. That's really cool. Meaning that as a freelancer, we now passively learn blue magic. Hell yeah. Very cool. Well, there will be further need for white magic, so back to class, I guess. Oh, I hate this already. Propellers on a boat? What's up with that? Yeah, those folks clearly have never played a Final Fantasy game. Sid, Mitch, ow. What the arts? Lena, Ferris, Gallup? What are you guys doing here? I think Sid is having a moment here. I think that's our line. Where do you guys come from? We rode the Black Chocobo back to Crescent Island. Then all of a sudden, a hole opened up beneath us and we fell. Wait, so we're underneath Crescent Island? That explains the fire-powered ship being here. This must have been built by the ancients. Ah, and this propeller ship? Oh, you should ask Grandpa about it, huh? Wait, where'd he go? Oh, maybe he ran to the patent office. Hot diggity dang, this is mind-blowing. Hey Sid, don't bother me, boyo. Tighten this and adjust this. Right, tighty, lefty, loosey. Voila, that should do it. Should do what? That should get the ship moving. Well, we have an airship now. Sid, what is this thing? Isn't it obvious? It's an airship. Amazing. I've only ever seen these in old texts. I can't believe I'm getting to use one in the flesh. Oh well, you know what I mean. What was that? Something's dragging us down. Creeping crawdads. Some monster got a death grip on the ship's hull. Okay. I have my old swords. Not bad. Okay. I was hoping this would do more. Let's prioritize. That's the ticket. Oh, looks like that overgrown lobster just got served. With cheese biscuits and mashed potatoes. Why would you go back into the hangar? Looks like the damage to the ship was minimal. We can use parts from the firepowered ship to make that the airship good as new. Said. You're just going to thank me, I don't need to hear it. We'll stay here and search for some clues about the EF crystal. The skies are yours, kids. Now get out of here. The evil warlock X-Staff. We must prevent him from returning. All that's left is the Earth crystal. They'll think it's bullshit that Bartz regularly takes the wheel on these things while we have an actual captain on board. No point in dawdling. Let's go. Yay. That is true. I wonder. I know that Lena, since she's already this deep into white magic, needs to keep learning white magic a bunch to remain on the up and up, because at some point the game will just say, well, you don't have a sufficient level yet, so no new spells for you. But I kinda want to make her more viable as a pretty sure rangers can teach other characters how to can teach other jobs how to use bows, and bows would be pretty good for white mage as a supplement. Equip bows level 3 for a total of 195 ABP. That's a lot. Anyway. In fact, I'm gonna call it here. It's about time for me to wrap up anyway, and this is a very good spot to just cut the stream. Thank you all for watching. I'm not sure if I'll be back tomorrow, since I got a bunch of stuff lined up that needs doing. But I imagine Thursday at the latest. And yeah, when I come back, the group will probably be even more buff than it already is, because I'll keep tinkering with the jobs and grind out some job points. Now, until then, have yourselves a good time, take care of yourself, and thank you for watching. Till next time, goodbye.